Reporting for the Rural Radio Network in Takema, Nebraska, I'm Alex Makovica. Jadyn Fleischman joins us now, part of a career exploration day for high school students, Jadyn, and this is all part of you getting your master's degree. Tell us about what happened today.
Yeah, so today included District 3 FFA students. 8 schools were represented, and we brought them in for a career exploration day and leadership day. So the day started with a keynote from Dr. Tom Field, and then we rolled into resume workshop and actually diving into resumes in small groups so that they brought a resume, we made it better. And then we rolled into internships, about an internship panel and why it was important, or why internships themselves are important, like help you find what you do and don't want to do, but then also allows you to make connections outside of maybe the industry you were thinking or whatever that may be, but why internships are important. We rolled into lunch, and then in the afternoon we had career speed dating. So instead of a traditional career fair, I wanted students to have to talk to them, I guess you could say, but we did a one-on-one setting with a whole bunch of different employers in the ag industry, whether it be from trades and the welding to vet 8 years of school. So all over the board, whether you're going straight into the workforce, I wanted it to be applicable to those kids as well as the kids that want to go into that further schooling for their next chapters of life. So it was mostly seniors, a couple juniors, but it kind of set them up for the next, whatever they want to do next after school. So
yeah. As you were putting this together, what was important to you? What did you want to make sure these kids got out of this?
Yeah, to me, I think I'm 24 years old and still don't know what I want to necessarily do. And so having the opportunity to just see what's out there, whether they're going into ag, most of them maybe are, but ag or not, like just what's even out there, what are jobs that you didn't know existed, and thankfully I have an incredible people around me and connections that allowed me to put on a day like this, whether it's me knowing them personally or a mutual connection that led me to the next person to have them here with us today. And so I just want them to walk away, even with one connection, know how important connections are. I'm a firm believer that it's not always what you know, but who you know that gets you from place to place. And so at the end of the day, if that's all they got out of it is one connection, that's ultimately going to lead them to the next place in life. So
this is part of your master's program, which you will be graduating in the spring. Talk about kind of how this fits into that and what you learned along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say that my master's is a master's of applied science with an emphasis in leadership, and that is wide open. It's very ag basic, but I really enjoyed the leadership side of it. I served on the Nebraska Agriculture Youth Council, which led me through NAYI 3 years of my college career, but also as a high schooler, and I loved everything about that. So this idea came from a kind of a spin-off of careers in ag from that, and I wanted it to just be applicable to high schoolers and something that would be valuable to them. So I hope that they gained value today, but I guess at the end of the day, like I said, even if you have a handful of students that gain something from it, that's what matters. So
perfect. Jadyn, what else is important to mention that we haven't touched on?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's gotten me this far. I think, again, going back to the connections, like this doesn't happen without the connections I have. I'm not here in grad school without the people in my life. And so the people that have helped me get here, whether it's in the education world, my family, outside the education world, in the workforce, but any of those people, thank you for getting me to where I'm at today.
Excellent. Jadyn Fleischman is joining us here in Takema on the Rural Radio Network.